Stand, yourself square. You bow, never taking your eyes off of them. And you say, it is the manner and custom when entering my space that permission be asked. You say it very clearly, because what you are doing is you are declaring your sovereignty and you are declaring your space. All right? Because we are not that well thought of. So it's important to do something like this. You got 10 seconds to make a good first impression. It is the manner and custom when entering my space that permission be asked.
Is that done verbally or?
Yes, well, we would have to. We would have to do it verbally. They would probably respond telepathically.
And if we didn't say that?
There is always the possibility that your space will be violated.
I mean, they would violate then, probably.
Well, the Greys would. The Dows would, absolutely. Uh-huh. But nobody knows to do that, And besides, they wouldn't approach you that way. They always steal you out of bed, because they're little friggin' cowards. No, I don't have any charge on that. Okay. Physically disturbed and spoken to. Most human galactic races have 3 languages. And these difference markers are formal, informal, and differential. Now, the differential apparently is what's used in a lot of politics, galactic politics, that particular language. The formal is when you are addressing your own race, like State of the Union. It's also when you are talking to elders. If I'm a young person, I'm a young Terran, and I'm addressing an elder of my race, I'm to use the formal. Okay? The informal is informal. Yo, blood, what's happening? Okay? Okay. The informal marker is not used ever in public. Always ask if both parties are comfortable with the informal language. So I would have to say, Mike, do you mind if I talk trash? And Mike would have to say, sure, man, talk trash. Okay? And then we're both agreed and I can talk trash. It's probably a bad example, but okay. The informal marker is always used, the formal marker is always used in public because you always want to regard your partner in conversation as worthy of respect. The prestige of a mature race is always subject to debate. The general rule of respect, the general rule is the first measure of the general rule of prestige is number 1, the age of the race. Okay? The age of the race. The second index is the race's lineage. Okay, it all comes back to genetics. The third index is the number and size of the race, or the clan, or the tribe. Okay? In standard introductions, always include identification by full name, species name, and irrelevant titles, and your home planetary system.
Which is the clan?
Yes, which is the clan.
Okay.
Name, rank, and
Serial number. Name, rank, species name, and planetary system.
did you say we're Earth, Terra 3?
Earth, Terra 3. Or Sol, S-O-L, Terra 3. because our star is known as Sol. We are Terra, which is third planet, okay, third rock from the sun. Now, if you were in Mars, you would say Sol, Terra 4, okay? Okay. Okay, we covered that. I'm going to talk about the grays. The Dows, D-O-W, is how the Andromedans refer to them. You guys want to take a 5-minute break? Want to take 5 minutes? Okay, then we'll come back and we'll continue. Are you guys enjoying this?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
I don't like it.
Oh, hi.
Okay, well, you're not getting your money back. Okay, cool. We're going to take a break. Joe? Yeah, the question was, we're going to talk about the Dows. The Dows are the reticulans, number 7 on your list. Okay, let me change this. D-O-W-S, exactly right. Like Dow Chemical Company, that's exactly right. Okay. Okay, for those of you at home watching the video, okay, the Andromedan word for this particular race, when tweaked and converted into English, is Dows. Okay, they're known as the Dows. Militant race, known to be very hostile to humans. Humans have never been able to successfully negotiate with the Dows. Okay? I'm sure that our military wished they knew about this in the 50s. Okay? Because, you know, they made agreements, they signed treaties, and the Dows have never kept one of them, but they're so technologically advanced that we're having a hell of a time getting rid of them. Okay?
When you say human, you don't mean just on this.
No. No. Humans. If it was if Mornay meant specifically Earth, he would have said Terrans. Okay? But apparently everybody's had a lot of problem with them. Okay? They are known in the inner circles as a pain in the ass. Okay?
That's informal.
That's informal, yes. I'm sorry I didn't ask for permission to be informal.
Consider his family.
I do, actually. I love the small settings. Most avoid them at all costs. They have little empathy, if any at all, for human races, and believe that unworthy species will one day be exterminated. They have participated in all wars of enforcement. I want you to hold that thought. I want you to write that down. Wars of enforcement. Okay? Because we're going to come to that. We're going to come back to that.
But they're hydrogen, right?
Yes, they are. The original ones are. Okay? They are, in fact, hydrogen. He was probably wearing some kind of an apparatus. The original, the tall, spindly ones.
Yeah.
The little ones, you know, the ones that do most of the dirty work, they're, of course, just organic clones. Okay? And they've been, you know, genetically bred to, you know, do the dirty work in O2 atmospheres, biospheres. Okay. They have participated